Yo, what's going on YouTube? What's going on everybody, man? Welcome back to the channel. How you guys doing out there today, man? Hopefully you're doing all right, man. So we're going to be checking out something new on this channel. This is a donation request via PayPal. So thank you so much for the support in that manner. Really appreciate it. Going to be checking out some Buffalo Springfield Bluebird. Okay, this is brand new to me. Going to be checking it out. Haven't heard nothing from Buffalo Springfield as of yet. So let's go ahead and take a little dive, man. Let's do a little listen. Hit the spin. See what's up. Here we go.
Listen to my bluebird laugh. She can't tell you why. Deep within her heart, you see, she knows all the crying, just crying. Yeah. There she sits, a lofty perch, strangest color blue, lying is forgotten now. Things only of you, just you. Oh, so get all those
And their guitarist gets
must
down.
be 1,000 years, and each is differently used. You just know. You sit there mesmerized by the depth of her eyes. If you could categorize, she got soul, she got soul, she got soul, she got soul.
Alright, I'm trying to take in the lyrics a little bit. Making it down. That's a good sound. Talent on the strings, man. That's it? Oh, okay. I was like, man, that fell shorter than over 4 minutes.
She's going to fly away. Sadness is her own. Give herself a bath of tears and go home and go home.
Alright, man, that had, I like this. It had some fun sections in it. Definitely had some fun sections in it. I gotta say, everybody on them strings super talented in this group. Super talented. I want to take a dive, but man, that was I don't know, some really strong plucking, some really strong guitar work in this track, some strings work that I guess I'm becoming more familiar with how talented and technical some of the people could have been and were in the 60s with their instrumentation, right? I didn't think at first I thought a lot of the craziness and the experimental and super fast riffs and plucking and stuff came into work in the 70s, but I'm assuming this is in the 60s. It sounded 60s to me. So when I pull it up, if the production's actually 70s, well, my mistake. I'm assuming it's 60s right now, but I'll check it out. But if this is 60s, I mean, dang, that is some really solid picking going on there, plucking, string work. All right, so this is actually Stephen Stills' band, which I've done a Stephen Stills song, and I've had other interactions with his music with Crosby, Stills, and Nash and Young. So, okay, Buffalo Springfield, the name rings a bell now. I'm like, okay, that's right. People have mentioned that this was his project, right? Early on. So, Bluebird is a song recorded by the American rock group Buffalo Springfield. It was written and produced by Stephen Stills with co-production by Ahmet Ertegun. In June 1967, the record label released it as a single to their follow-up hit, For What It's Worth. Bluebird reflects various influences and musical approaches. Stills conceived of it as a multi-part song which developed over time. A key feature is the contrasting solos which alternate between Stills' finger-picked acoustics and Neil Young's distorted electric guitars. Okay, so Neil Young's in this as well. 3 different studio versions have been released. I saw that down here. It says a single version, album version, and extended version. It looks like I just did the album version of that. Down here it says improvised live versions of the song could last up to 20 minutes and showed a very different side of the group. After they disbanded, Stills and Young revisited the song several times in studio and live settings. That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. It says the lyrics reveal a slightly psychedelia tinged array of emotions and revelations of nature and perception. Okay, so I was getting different vibes. I was getting like, first it sounded like we're talking about nature, and then I was thinking at the end when he's saying she's got soul, that the song was actually maybe a metaphor for a woman that he's falling in love with. But I don't know. That was the feel I was getting it. So that's really cool here, man. To get some insight here that this was actually Stills and Young performing right here on this track. I didn't know that on my listen, but I know that now, and it just makes sense because I was just like, dude, these string players are so good, insane, and it makes sense now. It absolutely makes sense now. All right, all I was looking for right here, I was trying to see, for this album, it says Stills is on guitar backing vocals, Young is on guitar lead vocals, Foray is on guitar backing vocals, Martin's on drums, and Palmer is on guitar. I thought I had heard a different instrument in here, and I wanted to see if there was indeed a different instrument on here, but I couldn't see that there was. I thought I heard, I don't know my instrumentation very well, so don't hate on me here, but I thought it was like a mandolin or a fiddle, but I guess it was just acoustic guitar, maybe. All right, well, thank you so much for this donation request. Really appreciate that. I hope you guys enjoyed taking this journey on with me. Sorry if I get things wrong, man. I'm always discovering, always learning. So thank you guys for rocking with me here today, man. If you enjoyed this reaction, please don't forget like, subscribe. Check out the description down below for other ways you can help the channel. With that being said, I'm gone. I'll catch you on the next one. All right, peace.